Welcome to your mindful movement practice. This class is about 10 minutes long and it's just for kids. So I'm so glad that you're here. This is just for you. You can sit any way you'd like. We're going to sit the whole time today. I'm sitting in a chair from my dining room. You could do that. You could sit on the couch. You could sit up in your bed. The only thing that matters is that you're comfortable as possible. I'm sitting away from the back of the chair. If you can do that, do that. If you can't, lean back. Whether you're leaning back or sitting upright, bring your hands to your thighs and just feel the weight of your hands on your legs. Can you tell if your hands feel warm on your legs? Do they feel cold? And then roll your shoulders up and back and bring one hand right to the center of your chest and the second hand right on top of that. Be gentle with this and just take this moment to give yourself this little hug. And then release your hands down by your sides. And if you're seated in a way that you can, let your arms swing. If you're seated in bed or on the couch, it might not work. But do your best just to let the arms relax and be heavy. Then lift your shoulders up toward your ears and drop your shoulders down. Lift your shoulders up and drop your shoulders down. One more time. Now, bring your hands in front of you and look at your hands for a second. Do you remember any time having water on your hands or something icky on your hands and you wanted to shake that off? Imagine that there's either water on your hands or something sticky and icky on your hands and you want to shake it off. Whatever that is, shake your hands. You can shake them gently, you can shake them hard, as long as it feels okay in your body. Just shake the hands. You can move them in front of you or bring them closer or bring them out. Shake, shake, shake. 5 more seconds. And then pause and just hold your hands in front of you like this. Can you feel all of that tingling in your hands? It's like little pops of energy, right? Some of you will feel pulsing. Some of you will feel warmth. We could feel all different things here after that movement. Take the fingertips of one hand and tap the palm of the other hand. The palm is the center of your hand right here if you were to draw a circle. So let's do 10 taps and then switch hands. 10 taps. And then switch hands. 10. And switch. One more time. And then one more time on the second side. Now, same thing here. Just hold your hands in front of you, almost like you're holding a tray. And just notice all of that movement, all of that energy in the hands. So interesting how we can create that within our own body. Now, keeping your hands where they are, I'm going to give you 2 options. One is to scoop the arms forward with the elbows bent. You could go all the way up overhead if you want. 2 is to actually bring your arms out and up. And even if you're doing out and up, if this is how far you can reach up, that's great. If you can reach up all the way toward the ceiling, that's great. And then the last thing is that once you're at the top, bring your palms together in prayer and bring the hands all the way down so they land right in front of your chest. Okay, so either choosing arms forward or arms out, whatever feels best for you. And when you can't reach anymore, bring your hands to prayer and slowly float your hands down till they land right in front of you. Now, if you feel like you've got the movement and you're comfortable with it, you could do this with your eyes closed. And as we keep going with this, can you almost imagine that you're swimming, that you're in water? And so your arms are almost floating through the movement. You know how when you're in a swimming pool or in the ocean and your arms and legs just kind of float there? You can be effortless. Let's do like 3 more of these. Finish up your last round. As your hands land in prayer right in front of you, a tiny bit push your hands together. And then release your hands back down to your thighs. So now, whether you're seated in a chair or you're seated on the bed, you can do this wherever you are. Just begin to curl and then spread your toes. It looks like this: curl and spread, curl and spread. You can do both feet together, or you could do one at a time. You could begin to circle your ankles. You could even point and flex your foot. Point looks like that. Flex looks like that. And ooh, I feel a big stretch in the back of my knee there. Maybe you feel that too. Just moving your feet around. When is the last time you thought about moving your feet around? It's been a long time for me, I'll tell you that. So let's do this for like 10 more seconds. Even out the sides, left and right if you need to. You can do both together. And then scoot to the edge of your chair with your legs straight. If you're in bed, you can straighten your legs right out in front of you. If you're on the couch, you might want to turn to the side. But put your heels on the ground, straighten your legs, and we'll just take about 10 seconds in this stretch that you probably feel in the backs of the legs. A little bit goes a long way, doesn't it? Look at your feet. Are they sleepy feet, or can you flex your feet, spread your toes? Just 2 more seconds. Exhale with a loud sigh. Let's do that again. Bend the knees, scoot back in your chair, take an inhale. And this time say the word ha as you exhale. Let's do it again. Make it even louder. Inhale. Ha. Let's do it again. Last time. This time, can you say ha as long as possible without forcing it? So inhale. Ha. It's a really good way to release any stress or worry from your mind and your body. Okay, so we'll close with a mindfulness practice. This will just take about a minute. And you can sit up as I am, or you could relax back now if that feels good to you. You could keep your eyes all the way closed, but if it's better for you to keep your eyes open, that's fine. Just look down at the ground and then let your eyes be nice and still. As you begin to notice what you can hear, I'd like you to name 3 things that you can hear. And let these 3 things be kind of easy. So if there's something you can hear in the room that you're in that makes you feel stressed, don't name that thing. Like maybe you can hear the air conditioning. Maybe you can hear your body rustling on sheets or your hands wrestling in your cloth pants. But name 3 things you can hear. You can say it out loud or you can say it silently to yourself. And then open your eyes all the way and turn your head as you look around the room you're in and name 2 things that you can see. And make sure these things are really normal things. Like I'm going to name lamp and door. Tell me 2 things you can see. And then the last thing is 1 thing you can feel. And I'm going to direct us to how it feels to have our hands resting either on cloth or on our legs. Just notice how that feels. And then exhale with a sigh, bring your palms to touch. I'm so glad you took this class today and know that you can take it as many times as you want, anytime you want. I send you all the love.